Hello everyone, it is I, Kevin, coming to you from my garage once again, quickly showing off a tutorial of how I programmed my MWAVE chocolate in advanced custom mode to work in a more flexible way with my tank B as Bravo for bass. Just going to adjust this board real quick. Alright, I'm going to demonstrate what I have going on here real quick. Alright, first things first. We have a tuner. Disengage the tuner. Channel 3, channel 2. That flips to channel 4 by default. But if I hold it down, it puts on channel 1, which is like for my spacey sounds and delays, etc. I also have the expression pedal used to turn on and disable my compressor using it as a boost pedal. I can't use it as a wah or a volume pedal currently until MWAVE releases a firmware update, unfortunately. But it is nice to know it does have the ability to cooperate with an expression pedal through the chocolate. Let me demonstrate that, or try to without blocking the blue lights right here. I think you get the idea. All right, first thing we want to do is go to whichever search engine you prefer. My personal choice is Google. Go to Bomesendsx software, MVAVE. It's only available for Windows. I don't know why they don't have a Mac version, but oh well. I'm going to be offering the scripts that I've ripped off my tank, off my chocolate for a free download in the description below, by the way. Want to put Bomesendsx, download it from here. I already have it open, so I'm just going to open it here. I was just showing you on the website, on the interwebs where to get it. As you can see here, it already has a bunch of scripting, but I'm just going to enlarge this. All right. So first thing we want to do, select MIDI in, USB MIDI. Make sure that Cube Suite is disabled on the computer, and make sure that you have the chocolate plugged in via USB-C cabled or USB-A to USB-C, whatever. Once that's selected, whichever type of control messaging you have set up on the chocolate, preset A, preset B, manufacturer's control. Once you press one of the switches, the controls will automatically show up here. Just going to quickly demonstrate the different types of commands that will show up in Bomesendsx. All right, for starters, that's the tuner. The top message is the open in SysX messaging. The bottom message is the close. What I mean by that is if you look here, that's just a duplicate code there because I pressed the button before in a previous take. B017.7F opens, engages the tuner. B017.00 closes the tuner. I'll demonstrate how to program that in Cube Suite in a moment. If I go to channel switching, it'll say CC02 for preset 3, CC01 for preset 2, and it's a little confusing. Channel 3, CC03 is channel 4, and if I hold down the latch switch, whatever you want to call it, it'll show channel 1, which is CC00. I'm letting you know this so that when you program it yourself, you'll know which one is which. Anyways, I'm going to switch into Cube Suite now in a moment, in another take, and just demonstrate how I programmed all of this, and hopefully from there that's good enough. Right, here we are, the final part of the tutorial, showing you how to more or less set everything in Cube Suite. All right, so obviously I've been advertising this as advanced custom mode because that's what it is. It's advanced custom mode. We'll start with the expression pedal. We want to set it to select MIDI interface type expression pedal. Duh. Interface. What I have it set to is channel 1 data 3, loosen value 127, step on value 0. I find that if you reverse it, it doesn't do much of anything. I guess it's just the direction it tips in or something like that. I'm not the best with MIDI programming, all this stuff. I'm pretty new to it, admittedly, but I'm a quick study. Regardless, I believe it responds through values 0 through 3, similar to the channel switching. From what I recall, value 0 is your spacey effects. Value 1 is your modulations. Value 2 is your preamp, and value 3 is your compressor. I have it set to value 3 because I find that's the most practical for my purposes. We have foot switches A through D. I have foot switch A programmed on short step, long step. Bank A is the distortion channel, channel D. Bank B is the channel 1, which I use for my spaceys types of sounds, and I use bank D for my distortions. Moving on to foot switch B, that sends to channel 2. Send CC02 to channel 3. And this is foot switch D, which I use for the tuner, as demonstrated earlier. One last thing to note. If you're going to put it in live mode or the tuner, you need to break up the sysx messaging. The opening message needs to be on bank A. Oh, excuse me, I'm getting ahead of myself here. It needs to be set to press down and release mode, 2 sets of information. Channel A needs to be the opening message. Channel B needs to be the closing message. Let me just double check that and make sure I have my information right. B0177F on, B017700 off. Live mode, B0167F on, B011600 again. Needs to be on bank A and bank B. Anyways, if you like what you see, be sure to leave me a like, subscribe. I would appreciate that greatly. I only have 31 followers, as you can probably see on my screen there, unfortunately. But hopefully if I keep making more videos, that will change in the future, and maybe I can grow a following, make some money off of YouTube. That would be great if I could, but I won't hold my breath. There's a lot of competition and saturation in the market right now. Anyways, have a good night. Rock on.